Hey y'all, it's Harriyanna and I'm back with another video. This video right here, I have had it planned out for like 4 months now. I think it's like 5 months. No, I planned it out in February, so it's like 4 months. And I'm sorry, okay? I didn't announce that I was making this video until like a few days ago, but I've had it planned since February, but I just been so hesitant on making it. And I did actually kind of want to get on camera and do this video because my hair is finally done for once. But I already intended on doing this a podcast type video. And speaking of podcasts, I think I'll go ahead and tell you guys, I have started a podcast. It's called The Memoir of a Descendant Stand, but I know a lot of you guys did not click on this video to hear about that. You want to know about what's up with Kitty's mama. So here we are. Now, I was so hesitant to make this video because people get so angry nowadays when you talk about family channels. So I have a disclaimer. I really like this family. I'm not going to sit here and talk bad about these people at all. They never did anything problematic, so I'm not even going to pretend like they were problematic because they weren't. I just, like, one day I just randomly thought about them and remembered them, so I thought it would make a good video because I don't see anyone talk about these people anymore, and I love them. So today we're going to be talking about the YouTube family called Kitty's Mama. Now, Kitty's Mama consisted of Emma, Jonah, and Noah. And the oldest, Noah, I remembered he was like a year younger than me. So Noah's 20 now. I freaking screamed when I found out he was that old because I was like, wow, time really has passed by. And I started watching Kitty's Mama when I think I was 14 and Noah was 13. Anyways, I found Kitty's Mama because of Emma, and many of other people have found Kitty's Mama because of Emma, because Emma did cosplay and makeup tutorials, and it was her Frankenstein video. That is exactly how I found Emma, and I loved it. Like, I loved it so much. And then I saw she dressed herself up as Barbie and all these other characters, and I was like, I love cosplay. I just love her fashion. I love her makeup videos. They're just so freaking cute. They also did family vlogs, like similar to those of Bray Taylor. Now, I liked Kitty's Mama more than Bray Taylor. Like, I have nothing against the family or anything. It's just because it's like watching family vlogs all the time. That was kind of boring to me. Bray Taylor, before Caleb passed away, it was so different. But I just found Bray Taylor a bit kind of boring until, you know, Annie and Haley became like famous. Like, after Annie became famous, that's when I really started to like Bray Taylor vlogs a little bit more. When they actually started getting invited to like events and things like that, I just found her vlogs a lot more interesting there. Where with Kitty's Mama, I loved the kids. The kids were so freaking hilarious. They were so funny, and I loved all of them. And as I mentioned, watching family vlogs kind of got a little boring to me. Not only did this channel offer family vlogs, they offered like Emma's makeup videos. So this channel did offer a bit more variety for me, because somebody asked, could I make a video on Bray Taylor? But I feel like there's enough videos out here about Bray Taylor. And with my channel, I try to make content about things that nobody really talks about. That's just like the gist of what Kitty's Mama is. There's really not much else to say. They were just a cute, nice, unproblematic family with a whole bunch of cats. That's them. That's them. Your typical suburban family with a bunch of cats. Living the American dream. Loved them. I hope they're still doing great, because they look like they're still doing great now. Now, let's get into the reason why I stopped watching Kitty's Mama. And I think that's part of the reason why other people start watching Kitty's Mama. I'm not trying to speak for anyone else, but I did notice that when this thing happened and I stopped watching it, their views did start to go down. Now, the mom had another baby. That's the main reason why I stopped watching Kitty's Mama. And I think that's another reason why plenty of other people stopped watching too. And no, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing that she had another child. Like, who am I to tell somebody that they can and can't have a baby? Bringing a child into this world is always a blessing, in my opinion. But I was a teenager in high school. Babies were the last thing I wanted to see, okay? I'm not one of those people that's just like, oh, they have a cute baby, I'm gonna watch their channel. Like, no. No. The main reason I liked Kitty's Mama because it was like I was watching other kids my age range. Like I like to watch people that are around the same age as me. And then once I saw they were having another baby and just a lot of the content was just focused on the mom's pregnancy and everything, wasn't I just wasn't really interested anymore. And that's okay. You just outgrow things. And I just outgrew this family, to be honest. Emma wasn't doing her cosplays as much as she used to. And that was the main reason why I was watching them in the first place. Now, I think Emma just outgrew doing Monster High. I found her TikTok recently and she was just talking about how nobody really watches her or checks for her unless she's doing Monster High or Ever After High videos and things like that. So I think she's just like, it seems like she doesn't really like, I'm not saying that she doesn't like doing these things because she really did like them at the time. It's just, she just doesn't like how people only know her for that and she's just so much more. And I do understand that because a lot of people only kind of know me for Descendants content. And yes, I understand that. That's a big part of me. I understand. I can't erase that because I've talked about it so much. But I'm like, y'all, I'm into other things too, okay? I like other things. Now, I did some recent checking on their channel, and their channel, like, compared to how many subscribers they have, it's their views, like, they barely get any views. Like, they still get views, but compared to how many subscribers they have, they should be getting way more with those kind of numbers. But you know, the YouTube algorithm has changed so much because I remember YouTube channels that did have so many so many subscribers during that time period where Kitty Mama was popping. A lot of those channels don't really get views anymore. Like, that's just how things change. It's just people change over the years. Like, there's so many people in my subscription box that I don't watch. Like, it's just people just don't take the time out of their day to unsubscribe. They're just not watching. Because why? Just let the people keep their number. Just let them keep it. Now, where are they now? Now, I'm just gonna talk about Emma, Noah, and Jonah. I'm not going to talk about the babies because I don't really know the babies. Like, they just came later. But they ended up having another baby, too, named Luca. And don't remember the one that the mom was pregnant with when Dad just stopped watching? His name's Micah. And they're two beautiful little boys. Yeah. They're still a cute little family, and they all seem pretty happy with their lives. Like, out of all of them, Emma has the most followers on Instagram, and that doesn't surprise me because a lot of people were watching their YouTube channel for Emma. I'm looking at Emma's Instagram right now. She actually has the Monster High girl in her bio. So I think it's kind of nice how she kind of just owned up to the fact that she is known for Monster High. But yeah, she's pretty big on TikTok too, by the way. So it's good to see that she's still doing well. I see she changed her hair color. She's constantly changing her hair color up. So yeah, kudos to you, Emma. Now, as I mentioned, Noah was the oldest child. He is 20, and he is also a music producer now. And he also has a SoundCloud in his bio. I think I'm going to click on it and listen to his stuff a little bit later, and I'll tell you guys what I think of it. And he still looks like the same. Like, Noah. Noah's always had this baby face, and he still has the same face. So that's adorable. And then we have Jonah, and Jonah was always, I think out of all the kids, I think Jonah was the funniest one because he had that dry sense of humor like I do. He has a really nice Instagram. Like, it's a lot of photography on here. It's really cool. And I see the cats are still on here. They still have the cats. They still love their cats. But yeah, that concludes my Kitty Mama's video. I still adore this family. I think I might start watching this their channel again. It's just like I just kind of outgrew that family content thing anyway because I never really was big on YouTube families in the first place. So, as I mentioned earlier, yes, I do have a podcast. You guys, please check that out. I really would love if you guys support that. Mainly on my podcast, I'm going to be talking about things on there that I won't talk about on here. Mainly a little bit more mature things on the podcast instead of on here because YouTube, you know how censorship goes and everything, where you could be talking about a serious topic and YouTube will literally try to ban you. So we're a lot more serious topics or more mature topics will take place on the podcast. But y'all, please support the podcast. I really enjoy it, and I just want you guys to check it out. Thank you guys for watching and listening. I love you all. Don't forget to follow me on everything. And yes, have a good night.